Did you know you could become a paid game tester within 5 minutes of watching this video? It's that easy. Gaming apps that pay you money are real. There's quite a few out there, and we're going to go over some of my favourite suggestions at the end of the video. But one thing to make clear up front is be super careful whenever you see adverts for this kind of thing. There are a lot of misleading games and apps out there that want you to invest real money, and what you're actually going to get at the end of it, even if you win big, is in-game cash. What we're talking about in this video is paid video game testing, where you're doing a service for a publisher, you know how much you're going to get paid, and you receive it as real money. So it's via bank transfer, PayPal, maybe even crypto. I'll go through a basic overview of how paid game testing works, how you can start, and then as I say, at the end, I'll go through some of my favorite examples of these apps. So let's start at the top. What is paid game testing? How can you start? It used to be the case that you'd have to apply for one of these roles, then go to the studio, test a game for a number of hours, and then report back or answer a survey for them. But to reduce costs, we're increasingly seeing publishers that allow gamers to test and play games from home, and then they can pay them remotely. This is especially true of mobile games, and that's what we're talking about here. And rather than starting some kind of official contract with you, the earning is far more casual. You sign up for one of these apps, you put in your payment details, and you pick and choose the games that you want to try out. And in most cases, you don't even need to provide explicit feedback. Merely playing the game helps them enough. Most of these publishers just need tens of thousands of players actually on the game, stress testing the server, and they can extract all the error data they need to see what needs fixing. But that's great. It makes it easier for you to pick up and start this kind of game testing. It's just a casual way to earn online and have fun while you do it. Well, you might not need to provide explicit feedback, but most of these apps will ask you to complete a few tasks while you're testing the games. Usually these tasks take the form of reach a certain level within a certain number of days, or unlock a specific thing, or defeat a certain boss, so that it has you playing for a set amount of time and really testing out what this game has to offer. So how do you get started? Well, let's start with one of the examples we're going to talk about later, and what I think is the best of these game testing apps that pay real money. That's Freecash. You can find a link in bio, and if you sign up through that link, you get a free $5 on your account, as well as what you learn through testing, of course. But most of these work exactly like Freecash. So let's start by creating an account. Head over to the Freecash sign up page, and you can either choose to log in with Google or Facebook, or provide an email address. Make sure to turn off VPNs because they won't work on the site. Now you're in, head over to the Earn page and then go on Gaming Offers. Here you'll see a great big grid with all the possible games that you in your region can test out for money at the moment. The list changes fairly regularly, so check back if you don't see something you like, but there are hundreds of offers, so you're likely to find at least something. Click on a game that looks cool and you'll see a big pop-up with a green button that says Play and Earn. And beneath that green button, you'll see the tasks you need to complete and how much you'll get paid for completing the task. Click the green button and you'll get redirected to the App Store. Download the game, and when it says allow tracking, make sure you tick that yes, you are okay to allow it. This is how an app like Freecash can actually tell that you're completing the tasks and you're testing the game. Then simply head in the game and play. The vast majority of these tasks really just take time spent in game. So have some fun, get involved with it. So play and complete those tasks in game. Then head back over to the Freecash app, and next to the tasks that you've completed, you should see a green tick and the money will be reflected in your account balance. The first time you make a cash out, you need to have at least $20 in your account, but every time after that, you only need $5. And remember, if you sign up with the link in bio, we'll cover the first $5 for you. From the cash out page, we can pick how we want to be sent the money. Either a direct bank transfer, a PayPal transfer, crypto, or even a gift card if you'd prefer. The pay isn't huge, and you shouldn't expect it to replace full or part-time employment, but it's a great side gig that can allow you to earn casually from home while having fun. We went through how to earn on Freecash specifically, but almost all of the big apps work like this. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, I want to go through some great examples for you to check out. So obviously we've been through Freecash, I've told you about the link in bio, but it's not the only option. There are many apps out there like this. My only advice, check the Trustpilot rating before you start, because there are some seriously, let's say, bad apps out there. But among the good ones, besides Freecash, you've also got Swagbucks, which is one of the oldest apps of its kind and also offers cashback, which is great, as well as a few other ways to earn, like paid surveys. And if you're in the US, because this isn't an international app, I would also advise Misplay. Misplay has a very wide collection of games and some good high-paying offers. As I say though, not for international fans. Check out those apps and start today. It's super simple, and creating an account doesn't cost you anything on Freecash, Misplay, or Swagbucks, so you can at least see how much you could get paid even if you don't want to commit to it. I hope you found it helpful, and hopefully this could be a new source of income for you. Good luck. Cheers.